Am I the asshole for insisting that my mother gets invited to our wedding? My fiance wants the wedding to be around 100 people, and came to me with 80 names on her side that she wanted to be there, even though I only get 20. I don't have a ton of family or friends, so I was okay with that. The issue came with when she mentioned that my mom was on the no-invite list. For context, my wife and my mom don't get along at all. We met through my mom as she's a high school math teacher, and my fiancé was her old student when I was struggling in school during middle school. My mom hired her to help me as a tutor because she was extremely smart and nice. She really helped my grades a lot, so she continued to be my tutor when she was in college and I was in high school. Over the years, we got really close. And a few weeks after I graduated HS and she walked on stage with her master's, she admitted she had feelings for me. I was stunned and super excited because I always had feelings for her but assumed she never did. My mom did not take the news well at all, and both of them said a lot of mean things. They haven't really talked since, and I don't really talk to her much either, as she kicked me out of the house after the incident, and I moved in with my girlfriend at the time, now fiancé. A few years after, we moved many states away, but me and my mom are now back to talking. I told my fiancé that my mom had to come to my wedding, as she was my mom and I love her. She said that she couldn't imagine her worst enemy at her own wedding. This is where I might be the asshole. I then insisted, saying that if the wedding will happen if she's not invited. My fiancé stormed off and said that I was terrible for giving her an ultimatum like that. So am I the asshole? Ada for calling my ex's behavior offensive and grotesque. For pulling a Christmas Day stunt. I'm divorced. The ex comes into play here. She does not like me and does not communicate with me. My son is 17 and has a girlfriend he has seen multiple times through travel, visiting each other. They've been girlfriend, boyfriend long distance for a year. She's great. He's great. About 1,200 miles of distance. This Christmas, I had a planned vacation with my kids, 3 boys. 17-year-old is the middle child to visit his 84-year-old grandmother, my mom, an extended family, uncle, and cousins who have all planned on being together on Christmas Day. These plans have been in the works for months upon months. His uncle is driving 12 hours just to be there on Christmas Day, as a surprise for Grandma. His cousins shuffled their plans so we could all see each other and spend time together. My mother is 84 and showing the age, and her only wish was to have everyone there on Christmas Day. She is dramatic, but also convinced she doesn't have many Christmases left. She has been begging to be with her grandkids on Christmas Day for the last year. Here comes the fun part. My ex talked with my son, who revealed a typical 17-year-old's desire to see his girlfriend on Christmas. And the ex decided to call his girlfriend's mom and arrange for his girlfriend's grandmother to purchase plane tickets for him to fly out to see his girlfriend early Christmas afternoon as a surprise. We are driving 300 miles to see my family. During a week-long vacation, Christmas is the only day where we can all be together. He'll have to bail for the airport at 2 p.m. to catch his flight. Christmas Day. My ex did not tell me she was doing this until after the girlfriend's grandmother paid for the tickets. My son didn't inform me that they were talking about a flight on Christmas Day. Then the ex sent me an email saying this was the new plan, and I had to respect his decision. He is not yet 18. So without saying a word to me, she helped him book a flight to see his girlfriend halfway across the country. On the one day, everyone made plans to be together and got the girlfriend's grandmother to pay for it because they wanted to surprise her on Christmas with her boyfriend, my son, showing up. All this during my vacation with my kids. I refused the idea and told her to fix the mess that she created, and that this behind-the-back move was appalling, offensive, and grotesque, and she should be ashamed of herself for interjecting into my time with my kids without communicating with me. I also told her to call the GF's mom and fix this disaster by rebooking the flight. Verdict: am I the asshole for putting my foot down and calling out her bad behavior, but also denying my son a Christmas Day trip to see his girlfriend for the record? I told him that if he wanted to fly a day or two later, I'd happily take him to the airport. But Christmas was off limits and non-negotiable closing parenthesis. Help me with your sanity, please. I feel like everyone has been taking crazy pills.